Oh, Thursday night under the lights, Utah State taking on number 19 BYU. The Aggies giving the Cougars a little run for their money, but BYU has this guy, Jaron Hall, tied at 17, going up top to Ethan Erickson for the touchdown. Hall has thrown for at least 250 yards in 9 consecutive games. A little bit later, Kobe Epps with the hezzy, then in for 6. The rest was history for BYU, beating Utah State for the third straight time, 38-26. In the battle of the old wagon wheel, improving to 4-1 on the season. Taking a look at that slate for Saturday's notable games, of course, you see there at noon, Michigan heading to Iowa. By the way, the Hawkeyes have a history of knocking off some of those highly ranked teams when they pay them a visit. And then you got Oklahoma at TCU. The Sooners coming off that stunner by Kansas State. Oklahoma State at Baylor. Top 16 matchup between those two. And then the ACC, a pair of top 25 games. Wake Forest at Florida State. And NC State traveling to go see Clemson at 7:30 Eastern Time. It's only right that we bring my guy in, the Deacon, as he's dressed as always. Emory Hunt, the czar of the playbook here on a Friday. Why not? And let's start in the SEC with some of your picks here before we get to Saturday. Maybe we could dub this the Brian Harsin game, LSU and Auburn.
You know what's funny, man? I just come on here just to bring you guys the facts, and you guys laugh at me, you throw tomatoes at me, you mush me in the back of the head. Back when I told you guys in the spring LSU was going to be a problem, now look at you. They done tamed the Jaguars of Southern and the Lobos of New Mexico. They threw Mississippi State in the river after that game, and they're going to beat the brakes off Auburn in this one. LSU's defense is for real. Howard Perkins, the freshman linebacker, is the new Micah Parsons. Look for LSU to roll, lay these 8 points with the LSU Tigers.
All right, roll with the Tigers here. Look, I listen to the facts. I just want to hear. I just want to make sure that we just got to recap and make sure everything is right. That's all we're trying to say here. Iowa State taking on Kansas. The undefeated Jayhawks, by the way. No respect so far, still on the rank. What do you see in this two?
I see the Heisman Trophy finalist Jalen Daniels at quarterback for Kansas, man. No one's talking about this kid. He's been phenomenal for the Jayhawks. They've averaged 35 points a game. I feel like people are giving too much credit to Matt Campbell and Iowa State and how they do in these type of matchups. But look for Kansas, who are still fighting for respect. They care of business against the Cyclones. I like Kansas in the points here against Iowa State.
Do you think if they do make it to 5-0, because they're 4-0, the only 4-0 team in the conference now, will they be ranked after this week when it comes to Kansas?
They should be ranked. They should be ranked already. This is a team that we remember got to within a game against Missouri of being in the national championship. Remember that back in 2009, they were in the Orange Bowl. This team can still make some noise, and I feel like they should already be ranked. And if they do what they're supposed to do against Iowa State, look for them to be at least within 15 to 18, in my opinion. In the Emory Hunt Power Rankings, they're 15 to 18.
All right, per usual, we got to go off the board with you here. In the Patriot League, you got Georgetown taking on Fordham.
Listen, Tim DeMorat is on a tear right now, the quarterback for Fordham. 22 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, over 68% completion percentage. Fordham averages over 45 points a game. Fotis Kokosoulis, the outstanding wide receiver, is going to be tremendous this year. I did their game against Monmouth. He had 13 catches for 130 yards. Last week, 13 catches for 320 and 4 touchdowns. Here's the problem. They also give up 45 points a game. So when you look at this over total of 70.5, look for that to go over. They're going to give up some points. Georgetown has a quartet of talented wide receivers led by Josh Tomas and Cam Creighton. I'll look for this game to go back and forth. They're going to give up some points. So take the over of 70.5 in this one.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.